It's your girl JD, also known as Royal Vibes. Alright, guys, I just wanted to jump on here and discuss some shit. Because, I'm all about talking about it, and voicing my opinion. Excuse me. I'm still getting over a cold that I thought was getting away, and it feels like it was like psych and it's coming back again. So, I don't know. Florida weather is just driving me crazy right now. But, yeah, so I just wanted to talk about some things that rub me the wrong way, and one of them being is work ethic. Having good work ethic. This subject matter applies to my current job. As you can see, I'm at my current job. I work a lot. And I love working. I love what I do. I love the people I work with. So it is interesting, and then I help my mom in the daytime with her work. I also have another independent job that I do. And then being a full-time mom, that's a job. So shout out to all you single mothers out there living it up and doing for your babies, all you guys. But yeah, let's talk about some work report, guys, okay? Because I got a couple of things that just grinding my gears when it comes to work in all the fields that I do and all the things I've done in the past. Just this major pattern of laziness. It's not even laziness. It's like motherfuckers love making money. Okay, I know I do. Okay, and I love sharing. If I'm doing good, I want my people to do good. So I'm gonna show them how to do good. So if I got an opportunity for you, whether it be working where I work or just some cash flow moves, I'm gonna let you in if I know you're reliable. So I'm gonna start here. I'm gonna start right here. So my mom, she's an independent merchandiser, and she has a very large amount of work that needs to be done on some stores. Basically doing a lot of resets. What resets are is pretty much if you see a whole section of laundry detergent in Family Dollar and they want to put up a new product, then every single thing on there needs to be changed. Every single detergent needs to be rearranged in different positions. All the pricing strips need to be changed, and that happens within different sections of stores. So she does this in different stores, but when she has these big tasks, she's given the opportunity to take on a partner of her choice, anybody she chooses, and to tack them on as a buddy task, and they pay her separately what the buddy is supposed to be paid, so she'll pay the buddy. Okay, so she has that going on right now, and she has employed a very close friend. Actually, she has employed the friends in which I have been ranting about, the husband of this couple situation, this toxic relationship in which we were ranting about. And don't get me wrong, I love him. He's a very awesome kid. And I say kid because he's young, I'm not too old myself. I'm not too young myself. I'm just right there, but I know that I've been working since I was 15 years old. I've been grinding since I was 15 years old, and before I was working, actually making money, paying taxes, I was grinding as a child with little side things I do to make money, selling stuff in school, doing stuff around the house for chore money. I always hustled. I've always grown up to be that way. I've grown up in a strong, dominant female family. My mom's side is all females, so all grinding, hard-working females. I used to go to work with my mom, growing up, working with my grandmother, working up where they opened up numerous businesses, with catering, everything like that. And they just opened up another business. They just opened another kitchen. Really excited about that. We're gonna definitely get some videos of them cooking in the kitchen that they opened up. So I'm so proud of them. But yeah, back on task here. So she employed him to do some work for her. Listen, he has like 50,000 runs that he needs to do in the morning, and we get up at like 6 or 7 in the morning, okay, and we bust it out. We get work done. There's nights when I come out of work here, and I usually get off at like 4 o'clock, 4:30 here, and I'll just stay up all day long helping her and getting my son situated with school, in and out of school, getting errands done, just doing a whole bunch of adulting, being responsible, yeah. So that leaves her with having to fall behind on her work still. Even though she has help, she keeps falling behind on her work because she still has to give him so much guidance. And the way I see it is, if you're employed, okay, listen, like if you're employed, that was a conscientious decision in which you chose to be employed by a place, and you provide them certain services, then they compensate you for those services. In this case, my mother is employing you to help her with doing resets on a lot of stores so that you can get paid. Now, for however amount of hours you work is how much you're getting paid, okay? But that means do a bomb-ass job. That means do your job. That means there's no reason for somebody to be chasing after you every 5 seconds and telling you what to do, especially when you already know what to do and everything. It's the same store, so it's the same thing at every store. So you taking smoke breaks every 2 seconds ain't gonna work. You doing your morning drop-off routines and whatever you have to do with your wife and your family in the morning and not being able to get to work on time, that's not her responsibility to constantly contact you. It's your job. She employed you to help her, you know? But when it's time to get paid, oh my God, you're at work on time? You're calling, making sure that there's work to do in general? Boy, you on point. Because you want that money. But once you get that money, you invest it in stupid shit. You don't even do it right. You don't spend your money right because you still got a small mindset. And so then you're sitting here chasing money. You'll invest more time into being a weed dealer than actually working legitly. How's that working out for you? Because you're a broke-ass weed dealer. I'm sorry. If you see this video, know that I love you. But you're a broke-ass weed dealer. Okay? And you having problems within your relationship that has to do with money also. You're dealing with a woman that only looks at status of brands, money, and what you can do for her. She's like definitely one of those women that I don't even know how to call what to call them, because it's not a gold digger necessarily, but I don't even know what to call it. I know there's a word for it, but it's literally fallen out of my brain because there's so many things that I can say that's just not nice. It's just not nice. Sometimes I am a nice person. I do be nice. I think about people's feelings and shit. Sometimes. But remember, I have 0 fucks to give sometimes. Remember? From the winding hour? I have 0 fucks to give sometimes. So, yeah, so you bring people down when it comes to their work, then you're completely useless as an employee, you know? And then issues that I deal with at work here is like, I work in a pretty prominent, large industry overnight, you know? I don't want to so much disclose where I work yet because I don't know if what I'm doing with filming and stuff like that would go overboard with guidelines here. And you know, I need employment. I'm not making money off of this stuff. I told you guys we do this for fun. Yeah, there's so many. I was just talking to another coworker that I haven't seen in a while. She just picked up an extra shift tonight with us, and I was just talking to her about like the things we've been going through on this team since she left the team and gone to a different department. And then yeah, like there's this one lady, this part of our new hires that just came in 2 months ago. Listen, I don't complain much when it comes to being tired or in pain or anything like that. Only time I ever call in is normally if there's something wrong with my son or my mother So literally, somebody has to be sick or dying before I call in. I can come in sick and dying. I won't call in, but let it be one of them that I'll call in. But nonetheless, I come in like for example, I spent all day today helping my mom with working when I wasn't supposed to have to do that because she had the guy there to help her, who she's paying to help her. And I still had to step in and do a lot of work. So I've been up all day since I've worked last night. I've been up all day. And now I'm at work tonight and I am dead ass tired, guys. I'm so tired. And now I get chronic body aches due to some medical issues that I have. I get really bad body aches and headaches and stuff like that. So, but that doesn't stop me. That doesn't stop me. Then my job contributes to a lot of that because I handle a lot of heavy machinery and I'm doing a lot of physical activity in an hour when your body is supposed to be relaxing. And then I'm not eating very well either. So I'm not fueling my body well to be of physical strength to be doing what I'm doing. But nonetheless, I come to work and I give it 150,000%. I help out my team where it's needed, and I stay busy up until I leave. And then I go on about my day, being a mother, doing all my errands, taking care of my son, helping my mom out. She needs help again. And still, remember, guys, I still have another independent day job that I do as well, that I'm constantly on. You know, at the drop of a dime, I have to do certain things for this job. And so, I don't complain. I may start limping here and there. I may take a few breaks, but very short breaks just to get my bearings together. But we have this one new hire, right? Because I'm just so tired of lazy fucking people. But get right at your job before you start being like, oh my God, this is too much. I'm so tired. If you wanted to call it quits within the first 2 weeks. Don't sit around here taking up a slot or eating up extra hours you can give to people such as ourselves, because you guys being new hires means our hours got cut because we got too many people now and there's no labor hours. But it's being given to people that like to complain. You barely did shit. You just walked in and clocked in and now you're tired. How is that? How is that possible? You just clocked in and you're already complaining you're tired. That's not a thing, guys. I mean, it's not fair, one, to everybody else, because everybody else comes in here, clocks in, and we're all in for the long haul. So nobody wants to have a team member bringing the fucking crew down with their whips, whomps, and complaints. Nobody. So, what I suggest, you guys, to keep good rapport with your job, listen, choose something that you would love to do, okay? And it'll take a couple jobs. You could job hop if you even, you know. But if you're okay with cashiering or being in retail, go ahead and make a career out of retail for a little while until you reach your actual milestone that you want to get to. Like, yeah, I want to do retail, but I want to open my own retail store. So for right now, I'm going to get into the retail industry, make this little part-time money, and build the experience like that. And then when I get the money up, I could stack up and, you know, open my own retail store. You know, so get the mindset, the drive. You have to give yourself the drive. A lot of people do need some pushes and motivations. I'm a self-motivated person, and I'm blessed to be that way. And I'm self-sufficient. Whereas I'm not gonna, if I'm over you and you require way too much guidance, in which case I can possibly get that shit done without having to tell you too many times and then address it later. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and take care of this situation that I need to take care of, and then I'll talk to you about this later, you know, because at the end of the day, me telling you right now and then expecting you to just get it and do it on time is too stressful to worry about. So like I said, find somewhere you like enjoy working, and build good rapport with work, meaning stop calling in, guys, because you decided to go out to drink. That's a self-inflicted fucking wound. You knew you had to be at work at 8 o'clock in the fucking morning. Why did you take that last Patron shot? Take your drunk, hungover ass to work. I will have a cup of coffee ready for you. Help out where help is due, because I'm a person of show, not talk. You could talk all day long about how good you are, what you've done in other jobs, and whatever the case may be. But I'm going to need for you to show me, for me to see your potential. You know, you can just, I personally naturally just do a lot for my team and stuff that I don't necessarily have to do a lot of things outside of my job description and stuff like that. I take the initiative to do that on my own. I take the initiative of staying busy on the clock, you know. Not many people do that. You know, if they have done what they had to do, they think that, okay, well, I did my part, I'm done, I'm going to take a break here and there, blah, 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 whatever the fuck you want to do. But don't think you're not being watched. The person that's going to get the points here is the person that's choosing to do more, and without actually expecting anything of it. Because there are people that do more, and those are the ass kissers. Those are the ones that are doing more to gain an advantage. I do more, but I'm not doing more to gain an advantage. I'm just doing more to stay busy on the clock so I can get the fuck out of here. There are people that just do their part, and that's enough for them, and that's it. You can't ask them for anything else. And you can't complain too much about those people as long as they don't sit around, you know, making everybody else's life a misery, whatever the case may be. But like I said, build good rapport, get good at your job and stuff like that, know what you're doing. And, you know, show, like, if you choose to move up within that place and have room to move or whatever, it counts to do extra when not needed to be asked to do extra, you know? And then overall, as well as, like, if you like money, make money. Making money requires persistence, and it requires work, and it requires a few fucking sweat beads drop down sometimes. Like, I don't get it. The main people screaming broke have full power over their situation. I am a single mother, and I look back on the time when I didn't have a kid, I wasn't in a relationship or anything like that, and I'm like, damn, I took that for granted, and I really didn't, because I did utilize that very well. I managed money well, I had good rapport with work and stuff like that. I even went to school for a little stint, you know, as a learner. That's why I'm really good with work in any aspect, any field. I have a very, very broad resume of different fields that I've worked, all because I decided to go through a discovery process. I went through a discovery process from the beginning. I started working, which was 15, up until I was about, I want to say 20, 21 years old. And where I just, you know, I stayed places here and there for a year or so. Some places I stayed for a brief stint because I knew off rip it wasn't for me. And regardless of me needing money or not, if I feel like that's not for me, I'm not going to sit there and make myself miserable and waste my time being there when I could be utilizing that time to find a better job that I'm happy at and that I'm content with, and that I can comfortably sit and make money for a while I start making my other career paths and moves in life. So, yeah. It's okay to go through that discovery process. It is. And it's really good for you. It is. But at some point, set that goal of when you want to stop that discovery process and start making moves for your future and being a full adult. You know? What's going to really keep that money flourishing in your pockets and get you to the goals in life. Like, I want a big ass fucking house. Not really. I don't personally want a big house. I'm just saying, if that's your goal to have a big house, and if your goal to be your own fucking boss, then it starts with knowing the aspects of what you want to do and having good job rapport. Because if you don't start at a young age in that mindset, then you're going to get into adulthood thinking that you could probably just, it's nothing, I can open this business and do this and that, and that's going to be. But granted, say you open up this business and it requires employees, and your employees are slacking off and doing the bullshit that you're doing. Don't you think that's going to piss you off? It sure as fuck would piss me off, because that's my dime, my clock that you're on, and you're fucking off. So, I'm going to need for people, because we're reaching the end of the year, guys. It's almost 2019. Good thing minimum wages went down. Elections just passed, so hopefully things will go better for everybody in the United States. I don't think so, just being honest. But start setting good goals for yourself. Start getting, and the main key right there is to worry about your coin, worry about your pockets. Don't sit there and fuck off. Yeah, you work at McDonald's, but flip them fucking burgers like you flipping some Angus beef in your own fucking kitchen, bro. Make that money stack up and do better. Do better. I'm always saying this. I know I'm always saying this because I've come from a very, very hard life. I'm still going through it. Still. Every day of my life is a struggle. I suffer from very, very severe anxiety and depression that I've been hospitalized over. And I don't take medication for anything. And I still wake up every day. And some days it is a struggle. It is a struggle. I'm like, oh my God, not another day of no sleep and running around. Because literally, I am running around from the crack of the rooster's ass to the end of the fucking night with working and dealing with my life, my son, and just anything else in between there. That includes stupid people's fucking problems that aren't my problems. That's why I stopped giving a fuck. But, and I know I started off, listen, I know this video is everywhere, but I started off in regards to work rapport and like work ethic, but it revolves around so much because I feel like my outside life affects my work life, and it does. It does greatly, and the fact that I could recognize that means that I know the problem and I know how to solve it, and I know how to, hurdle it so it doesn't cripple my job and my opportunity to make better money, to give my son a better future, and give myself a better future. Because as hard as I'm working right now, as crazy as my life and schedule is right now, like, I am doing this because I know sometime very soon God is going to be like, all right, Jade, it's time to take a break. Go ahead and sit back, here's some wine, and enjoy the empire you have built. And it's an empire that I can pass on to my son so that he doesn't have to struggle the way that I have. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and do this heavy labor now so that I can retire by the time I'm 50. I'm going to go ahead and do this heavy labor now so that my son can go through his own discovery process, whether it be in school or through work. I chose not to go to college because I felt like I can build and learn better hands-on career, like moving, as opposed to sitting there and being talked to and having to turn in essays and bullshit papers and paying bucket loads of money for me to gain nothing. And some people it does work out for you guys, cool, but the stuff that I'm trying to do, it's not necessary. It really isn't. I'm very self-made. I'm very, very self-made. But yeah, in a nutshell, if you don't give a fuck about the job, don't make everybody's life a living fucking hell at the job. Just go find another fucking job that works for you. Or just not. Just sit around, be a fucking bum, and watch everybody around you flourish and do things with themselves. And then you'll realize, damn, I should have really listened and did a good job flipping those burgers at McDonald's. Anyways, if you guys have any other topics that you want me to touch bases on, go ahead and drop it in the comments below. Hit me up on Snapchat. Don't forget to spread the love, like, comment, and subscribe, but no pressure. Like I said, we do this just for fun. And definitely stay tuned for the next Whiny Hour coming up on Sunday night. I'm a little bit of a night owl. But yeah, it's coming up on Sunday night, so definitely check that out. We really had fun with our last session, and we really got some pretty great feedback from close family members and friends in regards to that. So it made us want to do more, definitely. Lilo the Most Mercado. We are working on a couple of things. That's why we haven't posted too much yet, but you'll still see him here and there in our little videos. But me and him are working on something really fun. Okay. So yeah. Thank you for the love, guys. Thank you for staying up late with me while I work, keeping me entertained on break. And bye.